Okay, are we done? That was scary.
Hi guys, welcome to Am I on Speaker with Kylie and Callie. Today we came here to talk about Christmas and all the things that we're excited about, our family, friends. We decided to start this podcast to talk more about like mental health, relationship advice. Not that anybody should take it from us, but you know, that's
And that's
the vibe.
all we are doing.
Yeah.
Today.
So we had a few of you guys ask us some questions on Instagram. So we're going to be answering those today. We're also opening each other's Christmas gifts. And
Hopefully I got her something good because
yeah,
I
I'll
feel like
be pissed.
she definitely will. And
No, I'm just kidding.
that'll be fine. But I hope we got something like similar for each other.
Yeah.
Hopefully not. I don't know. I feel like both of us have the same but like different tastes. So who knows?
Yeah, we'll see. Well, we're going to do that towards the end. So let's get to the questions.
Do you have yours on your phone?
Yes.
I do too.
Okay.
We asked on Instagram.
So somebody asked us, how did you guys meet? So I have a story time for this. We worked at Hooters and I was bartending. She walked up to the
I'm
bar.
interested in knowing your side of the story.
She walked up to the bar and was like, you know my friend? And I was like, oh yeah, we had a mutual
is true.
friend. And then we hung out here and there. I had like little like girls parties at my house and started inviting her. And then one day, her and my brother came over. It was like a group of friends and we were changing in the room. And we
my
told
gosh.
everybody to get out of the room because she's like naked, I'm naked. So we're like, hey, everybody get out. And my brother's in the room. I'm like, Corey,
Get out.
get out. And they start like smiling. And I'm like, what is going on? Anyway, she started
was just
dating
like-
my brother.
Nobody knew because apparently everyone thought he was like a little baby.
Anyways,
I don't
they
know
broke
how
up.
that happened, but
It
it
didn't
ended up
last.
happening. It was great. And then we became closer and I met her when she was on, what was it? What were you on? The pills for acne.
Oh, Accutane.
She was on Accutane and I was kind of scared of her for a little bit because she was a little dry. So,
Okay. Yeah, I was a wee bit dry.
but that's how I met her. Because that was my first memory of you.
Was the scary skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's all. And then afterwards, it was like, you were fine. But like, just in that moment, I just remember being like new to Hooters and I was like,
How does this girl work here?
but I was just like, I was new. So I was like scared to meet people and she like knew everybody already. So then I like sat with her and her friends and I was just like sitting there like, because I was going to eat alone in my car and they invited me to eat with them. So
We did. Charity.
charity, thank you. And here I am.
Yeah, and here we are. All right. Do you want to ask one of your questions?
If you could date a celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be?
I have two answers. Frank Sinatra or Adam Sandler. I'm like, in love with
Frank
Adam Sandler.
Sinatra, though?
Yes,
You
I
want him
know.
to sing to you to sleep?
Yes, I know all his songs. Really fun fact, weird fun fact, but yes.
Okay, mine's boring, like Justin Bieber or something. I don't know.
That's a good one.
Is
I mean,
it?
it's
You're a
more
liar.
normal than mine. Mine
That's
is not
true.
normal. So,
You're just a little weird, but
yeah. So somebody said give beauty tips. Okay, like
so I feel like we should have a whole episode on this eventually. But like, there's so many beauty tips I would give for like younger people and things like that.
Botox.
Okay,
Botox.
starting strong.
That's kind of harsh, but I didn't know the difference between Botox and filler when I first started doing all of that. I didn't know that Botox paralyzes the muscles in your forehead or wherever you inject yourself to prevent like movement. And with
Yeah.
preventing movement, that prevents wrinkles. And in the future, you'll be more youthful, et cetera, et cetera. So,
Preventative Botox.
Yes.
Botox aren't that crazy. Everyone thinks that it's like some crazy thing, but it's really not.
It's really not. And
Filler's
filler
intense.
can get a little out of hand. That's where people get confused. But Botox, I think it's very preventative. I think it's, something that a lot of people should do. I hate when people are like, you're so young, you don't need that. And it's like, yeah, well, once I'm older and I already have all those wrinkles, what am I going to do? Botox
can't
isn't
go
going to
back.
fix that.
You have to get a facelift.
Yeah, and that might, that's not a bad thing either. That's
Yeah.
my beauty tip.
Okay. My beauty tip, it just depends on who's asking me. If it's a younger girl, I would say chill out with the eyebrows and with the foundation, because a little goes a long way. But nowadays I feel like people are starting to like get that at a younger age. When I was younger, there wasn't things like this, so I didn't really know. Probably someone our age, I would just say like, just do whatever you feel like makes you happy and it'll glow within, which is like kind of cliche, but
Yeah.
I think that would be my best advice, honestly. Well, your mother said, "Why are you guys so beautiful?"
Oh, I know this one. Dr. Kassir. That would be him. All him. And her, God. That was all him.
No, I have a little bit of filler, you guys. Best advice for someone entering in their 20s.
Best advice. Don't waste your time on a guy who doesn't appreciate you, doesn't value you, doesn't make you feel like the queen
Like
you
you're
are.
worthy.
Yeah, and you should feel like the best thing ever. If you have any doubt or any run the other way.
Especially because in your 20s, I feel like you shouldn't be like dealing with things like that.
Right. Live your best life.
Especially if he's not a good person,
Right.
which I have a few tips on that.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Just from experience.
Yeah.
But, people can be shitty. Cheaters are the worst. Guys that talk to any girls, goodbye.
Exactly.
Goodbye. Don't waste your time.
Girl
on
best friends, out.
that. No girl best friends. It's not a thing.
We're out of here. Anyways, my advice for someone entering in their 20s would probably be not to give a fuck about like anything anybody's saying about you behind your back, because when I was 19 entering into my 20s, I started TikTok and there was a lot of people talking about me, and I honestly just chose not to care, and that got me a long way. So I feel like that would just be my best advice. Just like for everything though, like
Yeah.
everything you do.
Like, who cares what people say? Because at the end of the day, you only have yourself. So do what you need to do to make yourself happy.
Exactly. And it'll come off as a stronger person if you do that as well. So
Selena Gomez or Hailey Bieber?
ooh, that's a good one.
Okay. So I think Selena Gomez, maybe personality, but looks wise, I'm going to say Hailey Bieber. Like, she's
Really?
just, yeah. I like her style more. I
Yeah.
like her
Yeah.
skin, her
Yeah.
features. Everybody says she looks like an ear. I kind of see it, but
An
like she's
ear?
a hot ear. Yeah. Like, people say she looks like an ear. It's a meme,
Okay.
but I think she's a hot ear. So
A hot ear. She is, I guess. Okay, I think I would choose probably Selena Gomez because I don't really like Hailey Bieber. I'm not going to lie. Sorry. I don't like her. I don't like her personality. I don't like
disagree.
I don't like the way that she literally, well, she kind of manifested it, and I'm like,
Oh, she
whatever,
was
go
like a
for
stalker
her.
to her
Yeah.
man. That's the theory, but
And also, she's taking my man right now, so like, I'm
she's
coming
salty.
for you, bitch.
She's being a hater.
I'm just kidding. I could never be with him, so it doesn't even matter. Seafood or steakhouse?
Steakhouse.
Seafood.
Steakhouse, because I have a phobia of fish.
She does.
I cannot go to the ocean. I cannot go to an aquarium. I cannot walk past a fish tank. PetSmart is my worst nightmare. SeaWorld, even worse.
No, because the first time I ever went on a trip with her to Vegas, there was koi fish in the pond, and I asked her, "What would you do if I threw one of these fish at you?" And she said, "I've never talked to you ever again."
I
And
wouldn't.
I was like,
I wouldn't.
period.
That is not okay.
I would probably love it if you threw a koi fish at me, but
Okay, next question is, do we accept any sponsors? Yes, we do.
anybody.
Anyone.
Well, not anybody, but
I mean, what's your drunk girl name? Do you?
I actually don't have a drunk girl name, unless you guys have one for me. I don't know.
So I am right now not a drunk girl. I haven't drank since I left the Meadows. Well, I've actually had a sip of a White Claw and then I panicked and stopped.
Yeah.
So I'm still a sober girl.
She's a sober queen.
So I don't
Not
have
me.
a drunk girl name, but if I ever decide to drink again, we're gonna have to come up with one.
Apparently, I'm rude when I drink, and I just found out that 2 days ago. But I think I'm very nice when I drink. I feel like I'm nicer when I drink.
Her and I, when we drink, are like,
We're insane.
we're insane, like bad.
Yeah.
It's not good. Like one night we decided to go catch the toads outside and we were going to kiss them, even though I'm terrified of frogs. And she's picking them up.
I just pick them
and
up like this.
She's kissing the frog and she's like, Kylie, we'll find a small one. So we're looking around in the grass. She finds a tiny little frog.
So small.
It's literally like this big. And I was like, okay, I think I can do this. So I walk up and I kiss this tiny little frog. And
No, it went more like this. It was like, if you drop it on me, I'm never talking to you again.
It
and I
did
was
go
like,
like that.
Fine. So then I held it right there, and she was like, mwah.
And
I
it,
have a video of it.
and it gets worse. So she's holding her frog and I'm recording. We don't realize her whole boob is out. And I put it on my Snapchat story because I was so focused on the frog.
Yeah,
Everybody
her
was
main
like, her
Snapchat
boob is
story.
out. And I'm like, oh my God,
My
don't
entire
hate.
boob was out.
So yeah, it's probably good that
Just
I'm,
like in Dior. Wait, was in Dior?
yes, her boob falls out a lot. We were in Vegas and we're at Dior.
I don't know how it happened.
I'm distracted. My